Hello everyone, we're finally back with another video, and we have...
Riceball Fujoshi!
Yep, we have her back again. And she already gets a part in this as...
Natsuki!
She wanted to be Natsuki, so I let her. Question mark.
Question mark. Well, I can't... Okay, let's try this again. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Why am I so bad at this?
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So, basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked? Yeah, do you?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling... But if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, here we go. Hi, Aiden. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, I want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Aiden. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Huh. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Yeah, nailed it! That's the point. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if she shows it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading too much into it? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sarah's writing has this kind of gentle feel to it. I could tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Oh.
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Hint, nudge, nudge.
Well, each to their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
Aww.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know? I see.
What?
Well, let's read it then. On the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see it. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. Maybe it's too late. My retina's always scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into anything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Of course, that is reference to the player. The poem's actually about the player. So, what do you think? It's very free-formed, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's kind of been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just keep moving your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That's a bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land upon Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Dun dun!
Dun dun dun. Cute?
Dun 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 dun!
Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Okay. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Damn, this girl's such a savage. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
Oh shit!
Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Aiden did too.
Hey, leave me out of it, girls. There's enough Aiden to go around.
Don't be weird. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Aiden liked my poem too, you know?
Whoa.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Whoa. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, she's gonna kill you, aren't you? Isn't she? Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Aiden appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Whoa. Leave me out of this.
Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as Aiden started showing up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. Natsuki! That's you.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't... I can't do that at the same time. This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Aiden! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
Isn't it convoluted?
Fine, convoluted. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Aiden. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Aiden? Well? ...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be... Help me, Sayori!
Sayori, help me!
Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defensiveless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. ... Sayori!
Help me!
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable.
Best scapegoat.
How can the two of you keep fighting when you're knowing you're making your friend feel like this?
Aiden. Well, that's her problem.
Oh,
this
wow.
isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Whose?
I wonder. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Blank line thing? Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends! I just want everyone to get along and be happy!
Aww.
Oh my god, she's so cute! My friends are wonderful people! And I love them because of their differences! Natsuki's poems! They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words! And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head! Everyone's so talented! So why are we fighting? Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that.
Dun 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 dun
Dun
dun.
dun dun! And Yuri's... and Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were! Big and beautiful!
I agree.
dot dot. dot dot dot.
Their face is like, okay.
Like, okay.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly.
She's supposed to be happy about that.
Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face. On her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori's vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people.
Same though.
I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me.
Sound like someone.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She may be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get hurt herself.
What?
Get herself hurt.
What?
That makes two of us. You can count on me.
You can count
Monica-
on me. 1, 2, 3.
Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot.
Aww.
Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave.
Stop it.
How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
Aiden, how do you feel? How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. But then you look, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Aiden! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sari beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sari, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I could see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Aiden, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sari still isn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sari. I pat Sari on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Monica. Yeah. Let's do this. Whoa, what they doing?
Right, another one apparently.
Should we?
What?
Should we keep going?
Survival 4. It's pretty dark outside.
So what do you think?
I think we can stop here.
Okay. Okay, let's save. Well, okay guys, that does it for this time. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.